Good Wednesday morning. I hope you guys are doing good and I hope you had a good spring break. So today what I wanted to do was go over your sample quiz on 4.8. I also assigned you, I'm sorry, not 4.8, 4.7, because I haven't gone over that one with you yet. Also, I was glad to see the ones who were on Zoom yesterday. I did get the camera on my computer working, so hopefully the next one will be a little better for you. And I'm going to keep practicing with Zoom. I'm going to become a Zoom specialist, I'll tell you, before this is over with. But also, I've given you 4.8 to do today and watch the videos. Then tomorrow you'll have the 4.8 sample quiz. And then on Friday, I'm going to be sending out the 4.9. Now 4.9 is the very last one for this unit. So we'll do 4.9 and sample quiz on Monday. And then our next Zoom meeting will be Tuesday. This time it's going to be from 11 to 12. So I'll go ahead and get that scheduled and sent out to you. But anyway, we are going to have our test on circles on Wednesday. So we'll have a Zoom meeting and we'll do some review. And even if we need to go a little longer than an hour, that's okay. We can do that. So we will plan on doing that on Tuesday and then test on Wednesday. Probably USA Test Prep, just because that's the easiest way to test you. Plus, I know for sure I can get questions over the standards and then you can take them over the computer. So if there's going to be an issue with that, go ahead and be giving me a heads up. I can print it out. It's really, really long, and I can mail it to you, or we can have someone send it to you. You can come pick it up at school. I could have somebody print it out at school, but hopefully all of you can access it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to go over that 4.7. I'm also going to pull up the answer key to the 4.7 packet that you did and kind of refer to it as well. Okay? Okay, so here we go. This one, your first question said, which of the following figures is a net of the regular octahedron shown at the right? Now, on the test, I'm not going to make you know what an octahedron is, as far as like being able to name all of them. So we won't worry about that, but you will need to know how to find their surface areas and know what lateral surface area, things like that is. Also to look at their nets. Basically what a net is just like if we tore it open, we just cut it apart and tore it open, but still kept one part connected, what it would look like. Now, the answer for this one is B. And to be honest with you, I just went to our little sheet and looked at it for the answer key and said, oh, there it is. And that looks the closest to it. So here you just got to kind of reason it out. You know it's not going to be that one. We know it can't be that one. So you just got to think about, what if I actually took this out and unfolded it and took a look at it? So that was our first one. Now, number 2, it says here, the figure below is a net of a cube with letters on each face. After the net is folded to create a cube, which of the following cubes is the only one with the correct orientation of letters with the faces shown? So once again, you got to reason this one out. Okay, so here we see F is in the middle and M is on top, which if I took this and we cut it out, we folded this would be on the side, this would be on the back side of the cube, and then the A would be on this side of the cube, which means the F would be at the back of the M. So the two pointy ends of the M would be at the F. So that's why I chose B for this answer. Now, number 3, the total surface area of a rectangular prism that has the dimensions of 4 centimeters times 6 centimeters times 8 centimeters. So we want the total surface area. Now, the surface area is going to be equal to your lateral surface areas plus your base. Lateral, if you remember in our Zoom, that's your distance all around. And then your bases would be the top and the bottom areas. So what I did is I knew that from here to here was 6 and from here to here was 8. So 8 times 6 is 48. So this was 1. And then we knew that this was 4. So this would be 4 here. And we knew that this is 6. So I knew this would be 6. So 6 times 4 is 24. And then I knew this would be the same on this side and this would be the same on the bottom. And then, because this is 8 here, we knew this would be 8, and then this would be 4. So 4 times 8 is 32, and then we had to take that and multiply it by 2. So basically, 2 of each. 48 plus 48, 32 plus 32, 24 plus 24, and then that equals 208 centimeters squared C. Okay, so now number 4. Find the total surface area of the right triangular prism given in the diagram. So basically what I did is I found this surface area by saying 8 times 12. I knew this was 12, I knew this was 8, and that was going to be equal to 96. Now I knew I have 2 of these. I have 96 here and I have one on the bottom, which is going to be 96. Then I took this one right here, which is 6, and this one's 12, and 6 times 12 is 72. Now we only had one of those. We don't have one on the other side. And then here we use the formula for a triangle, 1/2, and we know that this is 6 and this is 8. So base times height and 1/2, and that would equal 24. But we had 2 of those, so we had to say 24 times 2 because we have one on the top and one on the bottom. So then I just added all those up to get 288 centimeters squared. Now number 5, it says find the approximate surface area of the cylinder that has a height of 6 meters and a radius of 8 centimeters. So basically I drew this one out, and here I took, it's like I just took this apart, like you take a label off of a soup can and roll it out. And then it's like I took the top and the bottom and I just put them here. I know we have a radius, so I need the area of both of these. So it's going to be 8 squared times pi for both of those. And then this one is going to be 6 times, and we needed the circumference. That's what we're looking for. And so what I did is said, okay, 2 times pi times 8, because 2 pi r is your circumference. So we said 6, or 2 times 8 is 16, and then 16 times 6 is 96 pi, and then plus 64 pi and plus 64 pi is going to be equal to 224 pi, and then I just took the 224 and multiply that by pi to get 703.7, and so there's your answer B. So that's how I worked that one out right there. And I will take a picture of these and attach these two if you need to look at them a little closer. Okay, then number 6, it says find the surface area of the sphere that has a radius of 3 centimeters. So basically, I just took my formula for the surface area of a sphere, and that's going to be 4 pi r squared. So it'll be 4 times pi times 5 squared, which is 36 pi centimeters squared. So your answer for that one should have been B.